Beautiful day out here in the beautiful city of Carlsbad, home of the Callaway headquarters. And today, we're super excited. We're here for the 2026 Media Day, where we're gonna get to see the best of the best coming out next year. We're gonna be playing some stations. We're gonna get to see the drivers, the putters, the balls, everything regarding Callaway. And we're gonna head inside and get started. Pat, what's going on, man?
Nice to meet you. How you doing?
Nice to meet you. I heard we got some great stuff coming 2026.
Oh yeah.
And I cannot wait to hit some balls.
Let's do it. Fresh glove.
I got a fresh glove.
Beauty.
I'm ready to go. Tell me a little bit about what's coming for 2026.
So 2026, we're going to have our Quantum line of irons. It's going to be comprised of a Max OS, a Max Fast offering.
Okay.
As we start with the Max offering, we're looking at that kind of mid to high handicap player, mid to high head speed, a player that needs forgiveness, but doesn't quite struggle as much with launch and spin in those items.
You got 4 different ones. Three irons. Let's go check them out. What do you got? What do you got here? So
we got a little bit of everything.
Okay.
We got Max and Max OS here. I guess you want to talk through some of the technology,
Absolutely.
Why these work? All right.
Absolutely.
So I think the big focus here is going to be our 360 undercut technology. Now there's not a lot to see necessarily from the outside, but on the inside, what that means is we're taking that face cup and we're pulling that face cup that's usually ending about midway through the sole. We're taking it all the way back to the rear of the club. Okay. So you're getting more thin surface on that sole, which is allowing for us to have more face activation, more flexure in the sole, which really equates to us having more performance low in the face. And for a lot of these kind of game improvement players, they'll hit that shot, a score line low, 2 score lines low, and they think, oh, I hit that well.
The one thing that I can see right away, and I think that's where a lot of high-end clubs are going to, there's the clubs, it's really hard to tell them apart. When it comes down to the face, when it comes down to how they probably even sit. I haven't put them on the ground, but even how they look, is this a set that it's made to be mixed?
Yeah, I mean, with all of our like kind of inline clubs, you can mix and match as you desire. So very similar thematically, but also you're going to have a different kind of mass property package. So this in the Max OS, you're going to have a little bit lower of a CG. There's going to be a little more perimeter weighting, so you're going to have a little more robustness when you're hitting the ball. Yeah. Just a touch more forgiveness. That's going to help you get those straight shots that larger package allows for.
This is your Max and your Max OS.
Yes.
And you can definitely see way bigger sole to this one.
Mm-hmm. But both very clean and modern.
Very clean.
Yeah. So
very clean.
I think, when we talk about past Callaway products, in our super game improvement, you're thinking Big Bertha. As much of the AI helps us drive to decisions, you still got to look at it with your own eye. You still got to hit the club and you got to feel what that perception is, because it's so important to the player.
I love it. Great. Did we get to hit some?
Yeah, let's hit some.
Let's do it.
Yeah, start with the Max. And then we can go to the more game improvement.
Okay. Well, that was surprising how get fitted, get the right shaft, get everything.
Fittings, I think fittings one of the most important things.
All right, guys, if what you're looking for is forgiveness and making sure you're dialing those distances, Callaway for 2026 is for you. The Quantum is going to be the perfect match for the new year. Moving on to the next station, things are heating up out here at the Callaway headquarters. One of the great things about being part of the Troon family is that we get to get these experiences where we get to see the products firsthand at this media day. We're going to the driver. If things are just like we did on the irons, I'm expecting a driver that's going to be consistent, straight, and long. I cannot wait. And Zach, pleasure to meet you.
You as well.
We're ready to experience what the Quantum has for us in 2026. Tell me all about it.
Yeah, well, I think the first thing we need to talk about when we talk about Quantum is why we designed it and why we designed it the way we did.
Okay.
So when we look at, golfers and what's going to help them play better golf, especially when we're talking driver, it's about distance, right? So we focused on distance here. And the way that we feel like we're going to elevate that is by ball speed. And that's where we have Tri-Force. So Tri-Force is actually a 3-layer face. So you've got a titanium striking surface, which you can see here. You've got a polymer that sits behind that. It's called polymesh. And then we've got a carbon fiber backing. And the reason we put those in those orders, so for us to get faster, we've got to thin the face out. AI plays a big part in this driver, but when we look at year to year, Triforce has never been done before. This is a brand new technology that you can only get in a Quantum.
How many models do you have for 2026?
So we've got 5 models right here that we are launching in January. We can walk through them real quick. So
Yep.
We'll start with the core model. This is Quantum Max.
Okay.
So this is our best blend of distance and forgiveness. Majority of players are going to fit into that. They're going to see the best distance and forgiveness gains. For players that need even more forgiveness, we have our Max Draw model. So this is going to have a little bit of a different shape. So it's going to be a little bit more stretched back, which is going to give you a little bit more forgiveness. And really just be our kind of our easiest to launch, easiest to hit model. As we move to the Triple Diamond, so you're going to notice these have a slightly different look.
Yep.
So these have titanium soles. These have that 360-degree carbon chassis. So this whole body is carbon, which is why it is black. Triple Diamond, this is our most played model on tour. It's lower launching, lower spinning. It's a little bit, it's our most workable shape in terms of it being more compact, 450cc. It's got a nice clean top line. And then for the first time, we're bringing out Triple Diamond Max with our core family. Now this model is built with the same DNA as Triple Diamond. And then finally, we have our Max Fast model. So Max Fast is a platform that is really all about being lightweight and easy to swing.
I'm assuming this will pair really well with the Quantum Fast.
Correct. Correct. I mean, I think it's probably good to start with the core model.
Quantum Max core model. Let's see what we got. As you can tell, many options, 5 different models. You gotta go around and hit them differently, see what you see. If you see your ball go left, there's a solution. If you see your ball go right, there's a solution. It might be the shaft, it might be the micro adjustments that every model has, but I guarantee you, you're gonna find a driver that's gonna help your game in 2026. Right?
Absolutely.
There you go. Well, get yourself a Quantum 2026 and get your scores much, much lower. The fairway wood and the hybrid is probably one of the most important tools you need to have in your bag. And in 2026, the Quantum is going to deliver. We're going to head inside and check what this technology has to offer. Chris.
Gabo.
Great to meet you.
I'm so excited.
Thank you for having us here. We're super excited. Fairway woods and hybrids are one of the most important things in my bag. So I know for the viewers, it's also important. Tell us what's going to happen in 2026 with the new Quantum line.
Yeah, so we got 3 core technologies in both the fairways and the hybrids. A lot of alignment there in terms of the tech.
Yep.
First and foremost being our Speedwave 2.0, what you're seeing here. This is a high density weight that is positioned low and forward to help get your center of gravity kind of underneath the golf ball. Oftentimes these clubs are unfortunately hit off the deck and you end up getting them a little skinny. So by positioning that weight more in line with the golf ball, you're going to see increased speed, increased launch, and generally lower spin.
As we move through the clubs, irons, and then driver, it's kind of like a common theme, the low and skinny. Like we're trying to help people when they hit it low, because that's the most common thing. Now with all the information you get from AI, you know that that's where happening, and then you're creating that help.
Yeah, it happens more often than we want it to. But that kind of leads us into our next technology, which is our step sole. So that's kind of this feature you see running heel to toe.
Got it.
And what this is doing is it's raising the sole off of the ground. The entire back half of the sole is raised up. And as you go to hit, the amount of sole that is actually in contact with the turf is much less. So meaning that even though this fairway wood is much bigger in terms of its overall shape, it has the turf interaction of a head that's much smaller. So I think even though it's a fairway wood size, it has the turf interaction of more like a hybrid.
One of the probably most common questions when it comes down to clubs is selecting the club that, let's say, goes the same distance between a hybrid and a wood. On the R&D side, how do you make that difference, or what are you expecting for the players to know about, like, well, maybe you need a 7-wood or maybe you need a hybrid that more loft?
I think it's very player dependent, and a lot of it comes down to when you set the club down, what are you most confident in? Generally, the kind of conditions you're playing in it. Is it something that's a little more wet? Is it something that's a little more dry? I would recommend that anyone
Try them both.
yeah, try both out.
Okay.
Go see a fitter, hit them yourself, and see which one you like more. I mean this with every bit of truth that we've spent painstaking detail over every last
Love it.
line on this artwork, and so we hope whoever out there you're equally as excited about it as we are, and yeah, we're looking forward to a good
Great
year.
looking club. All right. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Now on to the fun part. We're going to get to hit these beautiful golf clubs. But first, we're going to hear about the marketing team with Austin. How do you guys market these beautiful clubs? And I want to hear all about it.
Well, just like you said, they're beautiful clubs. So these are going to market themselves on top of what Chris has already walked you through from a technology perspective.
Yeah.
The beauty about what we've done is we design with intent. We design with purpose. So we have 4 different models. We have the Max, the Max D, the Max Fast, and the Triple Diamond.
Okay.
Each are designed specifically for different golfers. So what I'm going to run you through is a little bit of a gauntlet here.
Okay.
The Quantum Gauntlet. And we're going to hit Quantum Max first. So this is our standard offering, kind of our core, right? So most golfers should fit into this without even getting fit, right? So this is designed for the masses. Then we move on to our Max D, and the D is for
Draw.
draw.
There you go.
So draw bias. So we've got a little bit of internal heel weighting here to help promote a little bit of that toe closure.
Okay.
2 things that helps with: somebody that never wants to see the right side of the golf course as a right-handed golfer, or somebody that maybe fights a little bit of that left to right movement. We're just there. That's a little bit of that insurance policy to help with that ball control. And then we're going to move on to Max Fast. So Max Fast is the lightweight platform for Callaway. Overall lighter setup. It's helped just for those slower, moderate swing speed golfers. Now I want you to be able to see what Triple Diamond does.
Triple Diamond.
Yep, so that's for our better aspirational players, our better AMs, elite amateurs, tour players. It's a little bit taller face on it. Typically this is used more off the tee.
It's the same swing. I try to put the same swing, and you saw that. I mean, the higher, it went higher. The middle,
Exactly.
the little lefty, and then this one, when you get what you get. Left, right, a little bit more dispersion.
You're going to get more feedback out of it.
100%.
Right?
100%.
Awesome.
Okay, let's move on
Let's
to
do the hybrids.
little hybrid.
All right, Gabo, so now we have the Quantum lineup of hybrids. We're going to walk through the Quantum Max, Quantum Max OS, Quantum Max Fast.
Love it.
Let's talk about a 3 hybrid in the Quantum Max.
Love it.
So go ahead and give it a look.
Okay.
So from a profile perspective, very traditional, conventional.
Yep.
Because the platform's a little bit thinner through here, it's actually playing more like an iron now. So we get some of this out of the way. I kind of assimilate it to like bounces and wedges, right?
Yep.
So go ahead and give that a rip.
Nice. Let's do it.
And this is the Max OS. So a little bit bigger footprint.
Yep.
A tiny bit of draw bias to it.
Okay.
Just again, it pairs really nicely with the Max OS irons, as well as the Max D fairway wood and driver, right? So this is where that natural progression of a set would come through.
Okay.
If somebody were coming through and get all Quantum in their bag. So the last one, not for your speed, but I still want you to hit, is the Max Fast. So it's for that slower to moderate swing player that needs a little extra speed, so we drop the weight of the overall club. We've also added a touch more loft, so we want them to be able to hit high and long, based at their swing speed.
Yeah.
We've got performance and style, which is great, right? And that's what we want.
I love it.
Form and fashion.
Austin,
Thanks,
thank you
Gabo.
so much, man.
Appreciate
That was
it.
great.
Thanks for coming out.
I love that. Performance and fashion. Joe,
Nice to
what's
meet
going
you,
on,
man?
Thank you so much for having us here.
Yeah,
This bag's just
gorgeous.
gorgeous. I
Absolutely
saw them. I'm
gorgeous.
like, I got to come over here and talk about the performance bags.
Yeah.
Walk me through these. There's a lot to talk about. Where
Yeah.
do you want to start?
Let's start Summit Collection. 2026, we're coming out with a new premium line. This is called our Summit Collection. So super, super innovative in terms of bag, but also you're going to see a very, very sleek look. And we didn't sleep on the tech either. So we've got carbon fiber legs up here. We have a velour line top.
Wow.
Magnetic GPS pocket over here.
We're talking like cars now.
Yeah.
GPS,
So
carbon.
This
I
thing,
love it.
it looks pretty and it performs.
when it comes down to custom, I know people like to do it custom.
Yeah.
Are you guys offering through the website? Is it more that you do it through your club? How does that work?
There will be customization on the website. There will be customization ball pocket only. So name, logo, whatever you want to put on there will be available on the website.
I love it.
Or through your club.
Moving on to the 2026 Fairway Series.
Yeah.
What does make this special and different from the Summit?
Yeah, so Summit Collection, really, really clean looking bag. Obviously a classic country club feel, like you said.
Yep.
These are gonna be your innovation bags. This is where the tech comes in. This is where we put years and years of R&D into our Fairway Series bags. The part of the Fairway Series comes with 3 bags, Fairway C, Fairway Plus, and Fairway 14.
Okay.
This is usually, Fairway C is meant for an all walk all the time kind of guy. So if you're walking all the time, if you're anti-cart, anti-push cart, you want to kind of walk 9 holes or walk 18, this is the bag for you. Fairway Plus is going to be a hybrid bag. So super cart compatible, push cart compatible. Same with the Fairway 14. You're going to get a little bit more storage than the Fairway Plus. So it's going to have 9 pockets. It's going to have 11 pockets.
Got it.
This is going to have 8 pockets. So just a little bit less storage, just to make it a little bit more lightweight. 4 pounds, 5 pounds, and then goes to 6 pounds on the Fairway 14. And we are super excited to announce Lowrider 2.0. We wanted to solve that problem where you put your cart or you put your bag on the cart, by the second hole, it's twisted. It's completely twisted. It's falling off.
And that's a real problem, guys.
Yeah.
We all know that.
Yeah, you're getting out of the cart, you're readjusting, you're like, oh man, it makes you so mad. The problem we had, legs out worked fine. The ground stability wasn't there. And so what we wanted to do this year was add back that ground stability, but be able to keep that cart compatibility.
I mean, if this is not innovation at its finest, I mean, and that's a year, right?
So this is 2 years.
2 years,
this
you
is
go from
2026.
having a problem, you solve a problem, and then all of a sudden, you find a new problem.
Yeah.
And then,
we
solve
solve
it.
it.
2026.
Really want to talk about this bag. All walk, all the time bag. So this is for your exclusive walkers on the course. Lightweight bag, 4 pounds. You're going to get a little less storage in these bags, 8 pockets, but that's okay. The innovation behind this bag is insane. The animatic strap system that we have come up with is above and beyond.
Well, guys, I'm ready to play some golf, but one of the things that it's definitely a must is a quality glove. And we got a brand new glove that I already tried and it feels amazing, but I really don't know much about this glove, but I know somebody that does. So we're gonna go talk to Emily. She's gonna tell us all about it. Emily!
Hi!
Thank you for having us.
Of course, great to meet you.
First of all, this feels fantastic.
Thank
I
you.
don't know why, but I know you do. So please let me know all about this new line for 2026.
Yes, absolutely. What you're holding there is our brand new Tour Authentic Triple Diamond Glove. This is the premium glove that we are launching later this year, or next year in January, and it is the highest level Cabretta leather out there. It is incredibly soft and supple, and those seams really just melt away. They are practically invisible, and that is the whole point of this glove. We want you to focus on your game, your swing, and just not have any swing thoughts about that glove. It just melts away and is a performance enhancer.
How do you recommend when people see the Callaway brand, how are they going to be able to make a decision when it comes into a glove?
Yeah, that's a fantastic question, and there are so many gloves available out there, and there's a lot of factors. The glove you're holding, it is full Cabretta leather. It's going to be our highest price point at $39.99. It's a fantastic option, but probably for someone who's very experienced, plays a lot of golf, knows exactly what they want in a glove and that feel. But we have a wide variety of gloves. It is a full synthetic glove with leather patches on the palm side for enhanced durability.
Tour ambassadors, tour players, this is what they play with.
Yes, this is what they play with. They stand behind it. It's an incredible tour level glove. But just below it, which is what our tour players have previously used before we came out with the Triple Diamond, is our Tour Authentic. And it is still an incredible AAA Cabretta leather glove, very high quality.
I see you have another line here. Looks like it's for the ladies.
Yes, so our
ladies.
second offering coming out this season is our women's exclusive, our Callaway Aura glove. It is a full Cabretta leather palm, completely perfed, so you do get that extra breathability.
Beautiful glove.
On the back of hand, you have that smaller cinch tab on across the wrist for just those smaller wrist sizes we're seeing in females. And then the star of the show is that large mesh area on the back of hand. And we had a really nice time developing this material. It is collagen is what we're calling it, the technology in it. And what that is we have woven in collagen as well as 30 plus UPF protection at the fiber level.
Emily, we're excited. 2026 is going to be a great year, all the way from bags, from the latest performance gloves. We cannot wait to get out on the links. Emily,
Yeah.
Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
Is this where we get some putters?
Morning.
Good morning.
Hi, I'm Jacob.
Jacob, Gabo, great to meet you.
Nice to meet you. This is Nick Arthur, our head
Nick
fitter.
Arthur?
Yeah.
Great to meet you.
Thanks
Well,
for
the
coming.
good thing is I play with Odyssey.
Okay.
So we're already in the good direction.
I like
Well,
it.
we're here at the #1 putter in golf, Odyssey, and I'm super excited because I actually play a mini, as you know, and today we're going to be watching. I see some great colors. I want to know everything about what's coming in 2025.
Yeah, we're so excited to have you here at the ECPC. And as you mentioned, Odyssey's been the #1 putter on tour. We just celebrate a really special moment. Odyssey reps across the globe, and we're excited this fall to launch an all-new line in the zero torque category, right? When you think about putters in 2025, there's one common theme, and that was zero torque, right? It really
All over.
captivated the industry. It captivated so many golfers, really in this new frontier. And for Odyssey's standpoint, last year we came out with our AI1 square to square. We did great. We're really excited about how these have done in the market. One of the things that really consumers really provide a lot of feedback, as well as tour players, is they like the feeling of zero torque and how easy it is to control the face. However, the one thing that was very difficult for them to really get used to was the forward shaft lean. So as we know, in the zero torque category, that shaft is going to go in slightly beneath the CG location in order for it to sit toe up like it is here. But when you do that, right, there's onset, and you can see onset is the difference between the shaft and really the top line of the putter here. This back part here is nice and red, going back to Odyssey and our heritage colors. Xander, right? But this back part is aluminum, right? And you can see we've hogged out weight here. And so we're moving all of that weight forward because we want to get that CG forward so that we can get that shaft on the top line and eliminate the shaft lean. So then what we did is we took and we added 141 grams of tungsten. So I want you to pick that up here and feel that.
Wow.
A lot of weight there. So we're moving.
I thought he was going to be like, oh, this is so light. No, this is heavy.
So it's almost 80% of the weight of the putter is up front. And so we're adding that tungsten in. And then we're also excited that that last piece is an all new AI dual insert that goes in there. And then ultimately the sole plate, which gives you the final putter there.
Got it.
And all the lines that we're going to show today will have the AI dual inserts. So Odyssey's had 2-ball alignment technology, and now we're bringing in the half ball. Okay. And so what's great about this new insert is it's actually all one piece. So that insert and the half ball essentially is one piece. So when you look down at a dress, it's very clean, it blends. But this is perfect, for framing the golf ball and setup. We did a lot of research about this. Your brain naturally sees when they see half circles, it wants to complete that circle and pattern recognition.
Got it.
And so when you put that up next to the golf ball, what it does is it tells you if it's slightly open, slightly closed, or if you're setting up off the toe or heel.
Makes sense. Thank you so much. It was great.
Appreciate it. Yeah.
We all know what putter's going in my bag.
Jailbird Mini.
We can't miss. Having access to these amazing facilities is all about the tour stories. And in the next station, we're going to get to hear all about it.
Cleaned it up pretty good, but there's usually a lot of prototype stuff that we're working on in 27, 28. You'll see stuff down here. So this room usually stays kind of off limits.
You guys have your headquarters in one of the best places in the world, San Diego, Carlsbad, home of some iconic golf courses all the way the West Coast. Xander is an example of a player that grew right down the street in San Diego. Where do you see that relationship with the locals, that are probably like Callaway family?
A very unique thing is Emiliano Grillo,
Yeah?
Xander, and Phil live in the area. So those are the only 3 non-Callaway people or non-Callaway employees that have access to. And Phil's over here just, grinding on wedges and flip-flops and just, probably getting us, putting us in a bad OSHA space there. All the no glasses and no goggles on. Or Emmy will be in here, building wedges and
Today, we cannot forget about the balls, brand new for 2026. I know they have something cooking and it made the ball better and it's gonna be more spin, longer, everything that everybody wants. We're gonna be talking to Daniel and we're gonna find out what's new for 2026.
Hey,
Daniel,
how we doing?
what's going on, man?
Great to see you.
Great to see you. Thanks for having us so excited. I've heard about something that's happening inside the ball.
That is correct.
And I wanna hear all about it because I wanna make more birdies and even more eagles.
Well, we have that definitely in plenty. So what we have is the new 2026 line. We've reintroduced Chrome Soft, Chrome Tour, and Chrome Tour X. The big hero technology that we have is the Tour Fast Mantle. The Tour Fast Mantle is the first layer under the cover, and it took us 4 years to create this brand new material. It's unique to Callaway, unique to the industry, and what it does is it delivers ball speed without having to change anything else with the golf ball. So the compression has stayed the same, and basically it's unlocked a design space that we haven't had the opportunity to explore.
Awesome. Well, I think we covered it all. We're excited for 2026. These balls will start rolling in 2026.
That is correct.
January.
End of January. That is correct.
Excellent.
Hey,
Appreciate your
thank you
help.
very much for the time.
Thank you so much. Can't wait to put some putts in the cup with the brand new Chrome Tour X, Chrome Tour, and Chrome Soft. What a day. We get to experience firsthand what's coming for 2026. All the product line is ready for you to shop around, get fitted, get the best of the best, and explore what Callaway 2026 line has to offer. I'm Gabo from G Social. Thank you so much for the Trim family, and we cannot wait to see you out on the links.